Wade will surely look up to his spinners, who hasn't performed well in Asia. They have played 11 matches, managed to pick only 14 wickets in the last 5 years.
Yeah, the single easily played. I'm pretty sure and Zampa and Ashnega, ideal conditions for them to get on those stats, but saying that, don't get much of these conditions. Shakib Al Hasan, as mentioned, holds the key for Bangladesh. Cross the line this time, over mid-wicket. Oh, it's a superb effort by Andrew Tai. Just missing it. This time again, Mehdi Hasan going across the line. Very lucky not losing that wicket. End of the 5th over. Bangladesh chancing their arms, 29 for 2.
আপনার চুল কিভাবে Last ball, again an opportunity was given Athar by Mehdi Hasan.
Yeah, if you look at the way he's come in with the frame of mind that he's shown so far, he's looking to score runs quickly. He's lucky, a couple of occasions. This could have been a very good catch in the deep. So his role is to go in and try to unsettle the bowlers, Mehdi Hasan. And it's not going to be easy. He's up against a quality bowling attack. So he's got to be absolutely sure to pick up the right one. Otherwise, he will be in trouble.
They've gone for the swingle. There was a little indecision. Shakib Al Hasan wanted to cross over quickly. Fortunate. No damage was done, and it was just the attempt again by Andrew Tai. Josh Hazlewood has been bowling really well. Picked up Mohammad Naeem. The pace generated by the seamers, both Mitchell Starc and Josh Hazlewood, has been so consistent. We've been talking about the change of pace, but both the wickets, Athar. First it was Shomo Sharkar, beaten by the fast delivery from Mitchell Starc, and then of course Josh Hazlewood getting the better of Mohammad Naeem. Both the batters beaten by pace. Your thoughts?
It's not easy. One must not forget the fact that the homegrown players from Bangladesh hardly come up against this kind of pace. Apesh just away from that fielder. But you've got to mentally prepare for it, physically also, not only in the match days, but also in the practice sessions. So they have different strategies how one can cope up with some who can bowl 140 plus.
Outstanding effort again. Ashtonega. In the Australians make anything that's in the air, just ensure that they're able to pluck that ball from air and make it into a catch. Earlier it was Stark, Toy, now it is Ega. Yes, it's important for a player, for a batter especially. It doesn't matter even if in your team you don't have that kind of a pace, still you need to keep pace with the game. Mahdi Hassan, a couple of deliveries earlier. Josh Hazelwood. Ega has got his man, and it's the big fish, Shakib Al Hasan, who's referred it immediately.
It's only the height is a concern, but that looked very, very close to the naked eye. Shakib Al Hasan did not take any time, straight away went upstairs. It's a legal delivery from Ashnega. Has it turned a little bit too much? There was bounce and it's also turned.
Shakib didn't have any doubt in his mind before he reviewed it. Knew that it's struck his front pad around the knee roll. He's missed the turn on that ball. Stanega bowling over the wicket.
He's been given out, so the ball, all he has to do is clip the stumps. Impact in line. Missing. It's the turn. That is a very good review from Shakib Al Hasan.
Yes, Ega. He's had a tough going till now. The ball that just popped up hit his glove. Very first ball that he faced from Mustafizur. I mean, he's bowled a good delivery. Reviewed, denied. The wicket of Shakib Al Hasan. Was slightly quicker on this very next delivery, Ega.
Initially it looked close, but he knew that it was turning. That's why he was trying to play it on the onside also with the turn. A very good review. Shakib Al Hasan, as you mentioned earlier, straight away went up and took the review. Well, he's trying to play the role that he's been sent to. Scored some quick runs, 12 of 12 for him. Living dangerously once again in the air. Once again, it's dropped short.
Mitchell Stark again, the man who did everything right. just one step more, or maybe the ball could have gone a step closer to Mitchell Starc, and this would have been an outstanding catch. Mehdi Hasan is testing the Australian fielders. And he's riding on that tough luck. He's held him in good stead up till now. But it's really essential to play high-risk cricket at the moment for Bangladesh.
There is Mahmudullah Riyad to come in next, but I think the reason for him to come ahead of Mahmudullah is to go and has been given the freedom to score runs, no matter how you do it. So he's riding his luck. 14 of 15 now. He hasn't picked up a single boundary.
Mitchell Starc has come in. He'd come in nearly 10 steps from the boundary, and a quicker one from Ega to finish the over. 41 for 2.
Add money korun.
He's trying to guide that away towards the third man. Adam Zampa will need to play a special role with the ball. Because of 1 for 22, beg your pardon, 1 for 28 for Adam Zampa in the first T20 International. 48 wickets so far for him. Not only he has to be among the wickets, but also needs to bowl economical. This time he goes down the pitch.
Initially it was about trying to hit your way out through a situation for Mehdi Hasan towards the offside, then he went towards the onside. Diving Ashton Ega, backward point region, and this was the closest. It went to Mitchell Starc. Trying to really ensure the scoreboard moving. And sometimes it happens to a lot of batters. You feel that it's the best way to play yourself in, back your abilities. It's about playing not what you're really comfortable with, but playing a different role. Trying to play to that situation which is actually not there. Till the time you start hitting out the way Mehdi Hasan has timed this ball. The first 6 of the innings for Bangladesh.
Finally. And it's because of the good use of his feet. Once a spinner is on, you would want to see batsmen going down the wicket. Have a look at this. Shimmy down the wicket. And from the middle part of the bat, he's crashed it over the bowler's head for the maximum. He's teed off nicely here.
A good thing for Bangladesh is that Mehdi Hasan can bat at the top of the order. I've seen him get promoted as an opener. Yeah. In the Bangladesh Premier League especially. So he's not averse to using the long handle. He's done that early on in his innings, especially when he opens. But this probably is a different role. He'll feel happy. He's been trying to test the fielders this time. He tested the length of the ground rather. As Shakib just knocks the ball around for another single. Against strike 52 for 2.
লাইফে সব
pardon, Enriquez, but he's playing such a good role with the bat. Shakib Al Hasan, we spoke about Mahdi Hassan, but don't forget the fact that he's now moved on to 22 of 15. Very good work. I thought it was good for a boundary. So really good work in the deep.
Runs again. Down the leg side, Andrew tries, just turned quickly. He knows it's a poor delivery.
Still have to put it away, Anjum. He's such a good player. Shakib Al Hasan understands the situation, understand what his team demands when he goes on to bat, or bowl for that matter. As they flicked it away, fine touch, and it's gone very fine. Because the man at fine leg is pretty square. The lovely touch from Shakib Al Hasan.
Cleaned up. That's more an area that Andrew Toy was always looking to bowl. The off-stump is pegged back of Shakib Al Hasan.
Already 6 runs in the first 2 balls of this over. And again, Shakib trying to play a big shot. A straight delivery and completely misses it. Having a look at the no ball, he's fine. He's absolutely fine. And this is a big moment for Australia. This is a big wicket. It's a knuckleball. And it just comes back enough to dislodge the off stump. Lovely delivery, beautiful comeback, and a big fish in the back. Shakib go for 26. Bangladesh 58 for 3.
এসে গেল
Straight away was in trouble. Had that ball gone on to fall on the stumps.
He's here because of this. It's a lovely delivery. You see so many bowlers bowling the knuckleball. That's a lovely delivery. And the batsmen usually do not pick it up. And he's bowled that straight. knowing that if you managed to miss it, he was in business. Again, very good. It's a good fight back from Australia. Really good from the bowlers. And they've already managed to pick up 3 top-order batsmen.
Yet again, Shakib Al Hasan on the move. Know that he's a strong striker. He bats well against Australia. Probably has the best average after Pakistan for Shakib Al Hasan. Playing a stroke on the move is always dangerous. Found it out. 58 for 3. Australia have dismissed the top 3 batters. Captain's in now. And there is turn on offer. It's not easy for any player not be aware of what the bowler is trying to do. Dignitaries are already in the house. It's an important series for Bangladesh, especially against Australia. You don't want to miss a moment. Not many are. Mr. Abdullah Al-Islam Jacob, Member of Parliament, Chairperson, Parliamentary Standing Committee for Youth Affairs and Sports, is also there along with the President. That's the best seat in this ground apart from the commentary box. That's the President's box. Played on. The first ball that Mahmudullah faced was pretty much similar. He got a reprieve there. This time, not so lucky.
First it was Shakib Al Hasan, but we are given Australia hope, and this is even a bigger hope because Mahmudullah is a very good player. Oh, very unlucky. That turn, it was a wide delivery, inside edge, and would you believe it? It's gone on to hit the stumps. Skipper Mahmudullah goes for naught. 59 for 4. Managed to bring it back onto the stumps. It's all smiles for Australia. Great opportunities for the youngsters now. Afif Hussain, Nurul Hassan, Shamim Hussain Patwari, to put their hands up and said, okay, we are the one who are going to take Bangladesh home. We'll have to wait and see what they are capable of. And a spot of bother, Bangladesh, 59 for 4.
Yeah, it's a game of confidence from here on. The skill is obviously there. That's why the national colours are donned by these players. It's about the mental strength and the confidence in their own abilities. Off the mark. It'll be a comfortable situation for Afif Hussain with a left-hand and right-hand combination there. He likes to play spin. He plays it well too, Afif Hussain.
23 of 17 in that last match for Afif, but he'll have to do better than that.
Get! Suddenly you find the slip fielder coming into play. 10 done, 60 for 4, Bangladesh.
চাঙ্গা করে
Mitchell Marsh, right arm medium fast. 62 runs of 60 balls. Well, they've lost 4 wickets. All have been bowled. Right from the word go. Looks a little pensive, Stark, but I tell you what, Australians will be fancying themselves. They've done the hard work. Oh, big appeal, and up goes the finger. Is he going to review it? Just thinking about it, Afif Hussain, and he has. Did it get a bit of bat? What do you think, Maza?
The first question is, did that pitch outside leg stump? Other than that, looked pretty close. Too full. Front leg looks okay from here. The length, it's very full.
Well, it's going to be touch and go about pitching outside the leg stump. Didn't get any bad on that from spin vision. I think he's worried. He's looking closely. The coach, have a look at the ultra edge. Is past the bat and it's a flat line. So ball tracking will tell us initially whether it was pitching outside leg, then whether it goes on to hit the wickets. Pitching outside leg, well spotted, and that's it. That's saved him. Review has been retained. He has to change, but slice of luck. Bangladesh need that at this stage, and a good review. Not often in the past we've seen on occasions, Maza, that Bangladesh haven't taken the review at the right times, but this was perfect. These are the bowls today. That was pretty awkward, just sweeping at that one. Lots of stumps being uprooted from both the innings. Mashorka was that one. This one was, cartwheeling across. Not often that you see so many. That was chopped on by Mahmudullah Riyad. timber all over the place. Matthew Wade marshalling his troops.
It's going to be a tough ask for both these batsmen out there, especially Mehdi. He's already faced 22 balls for his 23, and Afif Hussain played really well on the other day.
Well, Afif Hussain, we know, is a very capable batsman, but with this kind of a wicket and the ball maybe just not coming on, keeping a shade low on occasions, has to be very careful in his shot selection. Adi Hassan at the other end has lived a charmed life, hasn't he? But Afif can be a big striker of the ball. He plays the ball so elegantly down the line. Doesn't look to be the strongest batsman, but he packs a punch. Oh, he's walking down now. That's very, very fortunate. He's taking the attack back to the bowlers, gets an outside edge, gets 4 lucky runs.
The idea was to go towards the cow corner, but the third man fielder was up at the circle. That saved him, and the more harder you hit, the better you have got the chance to get away from it. This time Afif Hussain just chancing his arms, and fortune favors the brave.
Not only chancing his arms, look at the way he walked forward as the bowler was coming in to just deliver his ball. Saw him coming, tried to bowl it short. That's why he was a little cramped, but he went through, as you said, with his shot. And the trigger movement towards the offside, a little shuffle, trying to angle it towards the onside. Quick run first taken, and it's good running, completes 2 runs, putting the pressure back on the Aussies.
Exactly, and look the way how he used the crease. He walks through around 3 meters, and it's the pace that he's gone beaten eventually. But that boundary will certainly help him to gain some sort of confidence, and that double after that will ease him through.
Current run rate 6.09, required rate 6.11, pretty much even Stevens. Chops it away, but straight to the fielder. 6 runs from that 11th over, 6th. On the leg side, now missed out on that. That's going to be signalled a wide. An extra ball, an extra run. That helps Bangladesh's cause. Of course, we're celebrating Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's 100 years of birth, and also 50 years of independence, golden anniversary of the independence of Bangladesh. Going forward strongly, Bangladesh is at the moment in cricket and overall. Bangladesh really putting their hand up in the world arena. 67 for 4. Just need to build up a partnership here. Mehdi down the wicket, is gone. Uncalled for. He just was too cheeky. He was trying to be a little arrogant, taking the attack, and completely beaten by that.
Going for an expensive shot, the dot ball of the first ball, and then came down the track. We have seen Afif Hussain on the previous over using his feet coming down the track, and now Mahedi, after scoring a 20-odd run, stayed there for a while, and now Bangladesh are in deep, deep trouble. What do you reckon, Shangbhai?
Well, if you play rather injudiciously like that, it was uncalled for. It wasn't doing too much, just a turn. A little bit of turn beating the bat, and it was easy take for the keeper, and he was stranded well outside that line. But this is what transpired after. He just couldn't make it back. Too far down. Important wicket. Over UT. He is out of here. Mahdi Hassan, 23 of 24, 67 for 5.
এসে গেল
The middle because of this. Just a rush of blood from Mahdi Hassan, quite uncalled for. It's not required to go for this kind of a shot at this time of the innings, and just threw away his wicket. Much to the delight of Matthew Wade and Tampa, of course.
That's very good fielding. Short mid-wicket region. These are the things that keep the pressure on to the batsman from Australia's point of view.
Well, the Australians can feel they've got a foot in. They've got the Bangladeshis in a little bit of bother, and this is where the professionalism of the Australians is going to show. You're going to see them really being very agile in the field, really being very alert, trying to take all their catches. Oh, it's another appeal and a shake of the head from the umpire. Interesting whether they go and take a review. Wade just talking about it. He feels that there might have been a little bit of bad on that, so possibly carry on. But it's tough times here for the batsman. Shot, and it's cut it backward of square, backward of point for 4 runs. 4 very, very welcome runs. 12 overs have been completed, 71 for 5.
লাইফে
And 142 also New Zealand. Last ball of the last over.
The boundary to finish with the last ball of the last over. It was fraction too short, fraction too wide. Nurul Hassan gave his everything behind it. Although it was aerial for a while, but he knew the fielder was a bit more squarer than he hit the ball a bit finer than that. Very good shot indeed.
Well, this is how it stands at the moment. It's been a low-scoring match. The second of the Bangladesh T20 International Series. Australia just mustering 121 for 7. Good bowling by the Bangladeshis. 45 for Mitch Marsh. But Bangladesh have not been allowed to really take the ascendancy. They've lost wickets at regular intervals. With 8 overs to go, still needing 51 runs of 48 balls. High balls, cuts it. There is some protection Thought of a second run, not there.
I think Bangladesh is still on the game pretty much, despite the fact that they lost 5 wickets. They're chasing a small target of 122, and both the batsmen out there are pretty much capable, especially Nurul Hassan Chauhan and Afif Hussain, who had a good outing yesterday. Nurul also batted really well on his comeback in Zimbabwe. So you need to construct this innings and try to take the game as deep as possible, as the required run rate is not much over than 6.38.
Oh, that's possibly going to be a wide. Yeah, that'll help Bangladesh's cause. You're right. It's not the run rate really. It's a question of ensuring that you do not lose wickets. We've seen a couple of wickets been, could have done better with the choice of shots. And once you get yourself in, you're expected to at least just play the ball to its merit. Sometimes you premeditate. You might need that when the asking rate is about 8 or something like that. But when it's under control, you can afford to be selective. Just like that, tuck it away. You don't have to hit every ball to the boundary. Just milk the runs. It puts that little bit of extra pressure on the bowlers. They get frustrated. They try something different.
And I think this situation will give a lot of experience for these two batsmen. When the situation is not in your favor or the things are getting more intensified as you be under pressure, how you react on this situation helps you to become a much better batsman, a much better player.
Nice little guide away. Just controlled shot. You know, with just singles and twos, you can easily get 6 or 7 runs and over, and that's not going to build up the pressure as you go in. So I think just remembering what they did against Zimbabwe in the last T20 internationals, chasing 198, the way they managed that to outscore Zimbabwe, that showed a lot of guts and promise. That's what they've got to show over here. Some determination. Yes, indeed. Lovely, soft hands.
From Matthew Wade's point of view, he must be hoping for Bangladeshi batsmen to make some mistakes. There is also a dilemma of stopping those runs as well as taking those wickets. Very important from Australia's point of view to pick up a wicket or a couple, keep some more dot balls to mount the pressure. On the other hand, the two batsmen out there just need to rotate the strike and play freely.
Dot ball doesn't really matter. There's still 1 ball left in the over. That's got 5 runs already, keeping up with the asking rate. Feels that they need another wicket. These two youngsters, the two batters for Bangladesh, Nurul Hassan, Afif Hussain, have been pretty good. They've got mature shoulders on their young heads. But they need to just tell themselves. Come back to that. Takes a little walk, clips it away high, and whoa! Did he manage to get it back? It could have gone to hand. Touch and go. It's gone for 6 runs instead. Very, very lucky. And if they finish the over with a flourish with 6, 82 for 5 after 13. Oh, check shot, diving forward, very tentative. Have a look at the last ball of the last over. Was clipped away by Afif Hussain. Just going forward, getting underneath that ball, whipped it away. It's in there, hanging in the deep reserve. Excellent effort from the fielder, got his hands to it, then tumbled over, tried to flick it back. But by that time, it got stuck in his fingers, resulting in 6 runs. That's through the fielder.
It was never easy. The fielder was going backwards. The ball was going away from him. It's Alex Carey. Yeah, the way he just lose his balance in the end, but tried to drag the ball onto the ground. Very good effort, but it went in vain.
Could that be the slice of luck Bangladesh need? Very disappointed. What a spectacular effort that was. Dampa, the bowler, now into his 3rd over. Oh, beauty. What a beautiful googly, the wrong on. And he played for the turn inwards, it went outwards.
Afif Hussain must be careful. There's a slip there for this googly. He tried to play across the line, expected that a leg spinner outfoxed him with a beautiful googly.
And he tucks it away. It's getting it tight. This over has been good so far from Adam Zampa. Just the single run in the 4 balls. He's a couple of balls back. Look at this, the back of the hand, the googly turning the other way. He's anticipating an orthodox leg break. Beaten all ends up. Excellent delivery. Getting the edge, getting some lucky runs here. Maybe more than 2. They're just ambling across. Happy with the 2 runs.
Bangladesh won't be disappointed though, despite the fact that they picked 3 runs, and these are the areas Zampa has bowled so far. The dismissal after that. Look how Fuller that is pitched, and it turned a bit in the end.
Waits and doesn't find the gap, straight to the fielder. A good over from... Straight away on the money.
Just keep things simple. These 2 batsmen should talk to each other, take the game deep, don't try to do anything out of the box, watch the ball till the end.
Just dragging it with that little bit of turn, taking it away. And just a single, the result. They would like boundary now and then to just give them that feeling of comfort as they play the singles or the dot balls. Youngsters might get a little flustered, they're mentally pressurized, but Afif Hussain has been a person who seemed to have a cool head, but we've seen cool-headed persons lose it with rush of blood and making it as difficult as possible. In the deep backward square has been moved on the leg side, and it's been swept. Did he get a bit of bat? Might bring him some runs. 1, 2. In the running, I thought just didn't take the first one very quickly.
those are very valuable runs from Bangladesh's point of view. It was offline from Ashtanagar down the leg side. Afif Hussain is too fine. Change of field again. To the field at point region now, and a short third man as well for Ashtanagar.
Goes forward, meets the ball nicely, reading that length wonderfully well. And that's what they've got to do. Haven't had a boundary for a while now, but that should not be of concern, because they're still in control with the asking rate, 33 of 32 balls. Just need to keep calm, be selective, just milk the runs. Waits on that one, tries to guide it past the point fielder. Good bit of work at point by Carey.
Bangladesh required 33 of 31 balls. They have 5 wickets in hand. They still have Shamim Hussain to come. This guy can bat as well.
Well, I'd like to see these two actually take them as close as possible. Soft hands, single taken. 5 from that over. After 15, Bangladesh are 90 for 5.
Shadia.
Bangladesh need 32 runs and Australia need 5 wickets. Similar scores at this stage of the game. Bangladesh have lost 2 more wickets. Australia were 90 for 3, but then it all fell apart. Mitchell Starc and the attack. He's bowled quick, he's bowled straight, and he's been in pretty good nick with the ball, and he'll be hoping that he can deliver the goods with the ball in this spell. 1 for 15 in the 2 overs that he has bowled. And a nice little partnership here in between these two players. 23 in 23 deliveries. Nicely tucked away. Beautiful shot. Oh, that's gone to the boundary. What a lovely shot that is from Nurul Hassan to start the over.
Using the pace, Nurul Hassan just missing the line. Beautifully played, beautifully timed. Finding that lonely gap between deep square leg as well as deep fine leg. Good start, Bangladesh.
Having a look at these youngsters, Afif Hussain, Nurul Hassan, who's played earlier, then there was a bit of a gap for him to come back in the national team, and there is Shamim Hussain Patwari. These are the future for Bangladesh, especially in this format, and they have a golden opportunity to take their team home. 28 in 29. Too close. Direct hit. Would be in trouble. He misses it.
Close call there. Huge misunderstanding between the two batsmen, Nurul and Afif. Would have been very, very costly for Bangladesh. Matthew Wade taking the right choice by going at the non-striker's end, but missed it quite by a whisker.
Well, he should have been back behind the stumps, Mitchell Starc. He had so much time to come back behind the stumps. Even if he had missed it, which it didn't in the end, he would have been in business. Just grab it and take the bails off, because he was nowhere near. Have a look at it, not even the screen. Big let off, huge let off. 27 and 28 now. And these are the moments that they need to take, really ensure that if there is a chance, you've got to hit the stumps. Shot! First one was a beautiful shot from Nur Hassan. This is even better from Afif. Playing over the top of the cover fielder. Lovely shot from the youngster.
Oh, what a beautiful shot under pressure. Another slow delivery. The previous one was a slow body as well. Timed it perfectly, placed it perfectly. All important boundary. There you go. No second invitation needed to go over the top. Young Afif. Important boundary again for Bangladesh.
He was also very impressive in that first T20 international. Under pressure now, he can deliver the goods with the bat. Will be called a wide, it is. It's turning out to be a very good over for Bangladesh. 100 comes up for Bangladesh.
Australia just winning 5 games out of the 17. This is saying winning is about momentum, habit. Australians are letting it go. Crucial partnership as well. Mitchell Starc economic rate between 16 and 20 in the last 2 years is 10 runs per over. That's quite expensive.
Has already gone for 10 in this over. Make that 11. This is good batting. This is good, sensible batting. And coming from the youngster, that's exactly what I said a little while earlier. Pervez Maharouf. And these are the future of Bangladesh cricket. Make no mistake. And if they can do it under pressure, remember 67 for 5. And now 101 for 5. They've added 34 in quick time also, without taking any unnecessary risks. So understanding of the game has also been quite impressive for the pair, Nur Hassan and Afif Hussain. And we still have Shamim Hussain Patwari to come in to bat next. He's bowling at a good speed also. It's above 140, 141.8 kilometers per hour, which is Starc, the last delivery. Good cricket, very good cricket.
Indeed, the temperament shown by these youngsters, magnificent. And also being very, very careful of taking the risk. And when they take risks, it's calculated risk. That's maturity for you. Wonderful to see youngsters stepping through. It's always exciting any nation to introduce youngsters. When youngsters perform for a winning cause, that it shows the system is so good. It's wonderful to see, as you mentioned, Atharbhai. Afif, even yesterday, some of the strokes he scored was very impressive.
Again a wide to make that 13 runs in the over. And both teams looking at different options, different composition to take, ensure that they pick up the right players for the T20 World Cup, which is in October. So this is a great opportunity to showcase their talent, the youngsters, not only from Bangladesh but also from Australia. Key players missing out from Australia and Bangladesh. It's a dot to finish the over. An expensive over for Australia, 13. It's 103 for 5. Getting close. Bangladesh need 19 in 24. They had opportunities, make no mistake. There's some happy moments. And they started to pick up wickets. And then it starts to change. Different moves for the skipper, Matthew Wade. He missed that. Had he hit that, he would have picked up at the wicket of Nurul Hassan. You need a touch of luck, don't you?
Matthew Wade learning the hard way. It's never easy captaining. And also, most of the captains will say they'll age very soon when they start captaining. The Adam Zampa to the attack, 19 runs in 24 deliveries. Bangladesh.
Yeah, they need wickets. Australia need wickets. Adam Zampa has to pick up a wicket in this over to give them some sort of hope.
Oh, yeah.
Was well played, nicely defended, knowing that they only need 19 in 23 deliveries now. So you don't really have to look to play a big shot unnecessarily.
And this wicket, the new batsman will take a little time to settle. It's not easy to get in, we all know that. Huge responsibility to do two batsmen. You settle, that's easy, outside the off stump. Think it's going to be a boundary. It's a wonderful shot by Nurul Hassan, over extra cover, shot by Adam Zampa, but this pays the price.
Yeah, it was in the air and he had to reach out to play that shot. Have a look at this and ensure that it went over the top of that fielder at cover. And once he did that, once he cleared the fielder, the boundary was written all over it. 15 now. The going has been good for Bangladesh, especially this pair, the partnership of 40 and 33 deliveries now.
Rare bad delivery by Zampa. Much fuller googly this time. Well read by Nurul Hassan as well, defending that. As two batsmen in the stands, as we're talking about the wrong one. Nicely picked as well by Nurul. Straight bat, not taking any stroke.
Yeah, he was in really good touch, Nurul Hassan, in the Bangamadu Dhaka Premier League. Again, inside out, but he finds the fielder. It will only be a single. Yeah, he did a finishing job for his team in the Dhaka Premier League, the Bangamadu T20 Dhaka Premier League. Scored more than 300 runs, strike rate of more than 150. Yeah, he does packs a punch. We spoke about the talent of Afif, but don't forget Nurul Hassan also.
And also playing on merit, not taking any risk. Going with the spin, Afif as well as Nurul.
Bubbled. Really good delivery, had to reach out, it was the wrong one.
Nicely bowled again by Zampa. I think Afif Hussain did read it, just that it spun so much, didn't have any chance of getting any better whatsoever.
It's a decent over, only 5 from Adam Zampa. 1 on 8 for 5, they still need 14 and 18.
Runs to get in 18 deliveries. Summary so far, second T20 international against Bangladesh versus Australia. The youngsters, great partnership, Afif Hussain as well as Nurul Hassan. This goal so far for Australia. Hazelwood, Egger, a tie. For Australia, need to pick up wickets. The two youngsters of Bangladesh, calm heads, will do it. Remember, the first time Bangladesh beat Australia in a bilateral series, or else first time Bangladesh beat Australia in a T20 international just yesterday. It's a great chance today to make it 2-0.
Yeah, if Bangladesh do go on to win, it will be the first time they will have a win back-to-back matches against Australia. There's still 14 runs required. Taskin Ahmed missing out, another quick bowler. Very impressive, he's worked really hard on his fitness levels. Musadaqqar Hasan Shoikat. But this is a really good partnership for Parvez. 41 and 37. He came on to bat at the score of 67 for 5. Australia at that stage of the game were on the top. But these youngsters have taken the game away from Australia. As the series itinerary, Bangamadu T20 series 2021, all matches being held at the same venue. The first one won by Bangladesh by 23 runs. Third, a day gap in between, followed by back-to-back matches, 6th and 7th of August, and finishing off on the 9th, the 5 T20 international matches. The first time ever Bangladesh and Australia are playing a bilateral series. Bangladesh victories against Australia international cricket. Yeah, I remember Cardiff. I was there in the year 2005 when they won by 5 wickets, won the international, 20 runs. I was in the year 2017 in a test match. What a test match that was! Incredible. And then the last one, which came in the T20 international. So the racked up victories in each format of the game against Australia. Now this is taking a lot of time, isn't it?
Everyone seems to be taking a breather. Pretty hot, pretty muggy. Got the wickets today. Mitchell Starc, all ends up of Soumya Sarkar. Clean bowl, trademark Mitchell Starc delivery full. Batsman missing all ends up. Naim Sheikh. Clean bowl by Josh Hazlewood, bowl wicket to wicket. And very impressive Josh Hazlewood the entire series so far. Third wicket to go, all important wicket of Shakib Al Hasan. Missing all ends up again, a slower delivery from Andrew Tye. Played too early. Ball seems to come back in slightly. Shakib Al Hasan missing it. Back live, Andrew Tye looking at the attack.
Yeah, they only have to defend 13 now. That was Mahmudullah. Inside edge, a wide delivery, chopping it on the stumps. Look how wide that is. Big turn.
Unlucky, played too early. Captain Mahmudullah Riyad. Mehdi Hassan going for a big one, another completely missing it, nicely tossed up as well by Adam Zampa. Needs stumping. As skipper Wade to dismiss the 5th wicket.
Yeah, at that stage, Australia would have hoped that yes, they're in with a chance to square the series, but at the moment, I feel it's Bangladesh in the driving seat. 13 in 17. Again, a wide delivery. Now they need to show a little bit more discipline. They've already bowled 5 wides, trying to defend a low total of 121.
Definitely, it's all Bangladesh to lose for position, but they win. Clearly, right down the leg side. Not too sure why was Andrew Tye questioning the umpire there. The Wade disappointed in the winning position what they had before.
Yeah, it's the batting which has been very, very disappointing. And that's exactly what the man in the middle, Justin Langer, the head coach, would be thinking about. On the left of the screen, beg your pardon. And how do you come back? What do you tell your players how to bat on these kind of pitches, which has been slow in nature, and also getting a grip for the spinners and the seamers? The bowlers have done wonderfully well. Shot, beautiful shot. It's a pickup shot and hit that straight over the fielder at mid-on. Another very good-looking boundary from Afif Hussain.
Any youngsters watching this stroke, look at his base. Not trying to hit too hard. Exactly how we do it. Going through the line, not trying to hit too hard. What a beautiful shot by this youngster. This is good stuff. Great signs for Bangladesh cricket going forward.
Yeah, you still have to do it in the middle under pressure, and that's exactly what he has shown. What is he capable of doing? Bangladesh were in deep, deep trouble, trying to chase a modest total, losing 5 early wickets. Oh, very nicely done. That is a beautiful shot. Cheeky, very, very effective. He was in control, wasn't he?
And definitely, for a moment, thought it was a brilliant delivery. Saying that, I just thought he was deliberately played there. Look at that. top edge. Matthew had no chance and no way. There's going to be a fielder there to square it off. It's a wonderful stroke by young Afif Hussain.
Brings up the 50 partnership also. 51 and 42. What a partnership this has turned out to be. Looks like a match-winning partnership. A stroke away from winning the second T20 international against Australia. Swing and a miss. It has been a lovely, lovely performance, especially from Afif Hussain. Australia will need to think otherwise. There's still 3 more matches to go after this. They can still come back in the series, but they need to win the next one. 51, the partnership.
A slow delivery again. Dot delivery, 18th over. Bangladesh 118 for 5. Just 4 runs to get. Bangladesh, what a beautiful innings so far by the young Afif Hussain. 33 of 28 deliveries. Playing to on merits, not taking any unnecessary risk. Going through the motions. Exactly what a matured player does. And ably supported by the young wicketkeeper Nurul Hassan as well.
Yeah, don't forget the effort put in by the bowlers to restrict Australia for 121. I thought Mustafizur Rahman was brilliant with the ball. The President's box. Number of dignitaries. See the President of the Bangladesh Cricket Board. Nazmul Hassan. Former captains there. Directors of the board, Akram Khan, Naimur Rahman Durjoy. And what a moment this will be for Bangladesh. Remember, already one up in the series, already created history by winning the first T20 international against Australia. He's pulled that away, straight to the fielder.
Unlucky. I thought for a second that was going to be a boundary. Nicely timed by Nurul Hassan. Finding that square leg fielder for a single. Josh Hazelwood back into the attack. Bowled well with the new ball. Starting off this spell with a slow ball.
And just going back to the youngsters eyeing up to cement their place in the national team. There are so many, even from that under-19 World Cup winning squad, apart from the ones who already made the cut. So that's a very bright future for Bangladesh. I remember Parvez Hussain, Imon, left-handed opening batsman, is smashing a quick 100 in a T20 competition at home, the Bangabandhu T20 Dhaka Premier League, equaling the quickest record of Tamim Iqbal, 51 deliveries. There's so many. There's Mahmudul Hassan Joy, I'm sure you must have seen him. Tanzir Hassan Tamim, Tawhid Ridoy. There's so many names that comes to my mind. And everyone will be pushing for a spot in the national team, provided they're given an opportunity. And these are the ones who are getting an opportunity are making life difficult because they are the ones who are scoring runs.
During the World Cup, did see the Bangladesh growth, but there's plenty of talent coming through. And as I said, it's about nurturing them at the right time, at the right place.
The ramp shot, and it is the winning moment. Once again, Bangladesh go on to win the second T20 international match against Australia, and by even a bigger margin, by 5 wickets. What a performance. Outstanding from this pair. 56th the partnership, and Afif Hussain played a really gem of a knock to ensure that Bangladesh go 2 up in 5 matches. Don't forget the effort from Nurul Hassan also involving in that partnership of 56, contribution of 22. What a win What a partnership. Well done, Bangladesh.
For the first time in any format, Bangladesh beaten Australia back to back. What a fantastic performance. The youngsters stepping up, beating the mighty Aussies. Bangladesh winning by 5 wickets, chasing under pressure, losing wickets, and these youngsters. What great performance to go 2-0 up.
The Bangladesh flag flying high. And why not? They deserved it. Nice round of applause from the Australian camp. But make no mistake, the youngsters are going to be a permanent feature for Bangladesh, especially in this format of the game. What a wonderful, wonderful victory this is for Bangladesh. Lovely scenes here at Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium in Mirpur, Dhaka. Bangladesh going on to win by 5 wickets. And they go 2 up in the 5-match series.
Batting card for Bangladesh. What a magnificent partnership among Afif and Nurul to finish off the innings. Shakib.